welcome to the pre-match press conference to preview the match against Magesi. Just to start with the players, Lebo, if you just give us your update on the preparations and protocols.
Good afternoon, members of the media. Well, I think we've been preparing very well. Everyone at training has been looking very sharp, and I think we've been saying we want to play finals. Now we're very grateful for the opportunity of playing in the final. And I think we're all just looking forward into the final on Saturday.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just to add on what Lebza said, I think everyone is excited, and every season we set goals for ourselves, and I think this is one way we can actually achieve. So we're looking forward to the final, and hopefully we win.
We'll take questions from the floor. Please do introduce yourselves and the media house that you represent. Any takers? Shabalala.
Joseph Sports. The goal, gentlemen, you're playing against a Magesi that has actually had a beautiful run building up to this match. How wary are you of the threat that they pose, simply because they're playing with players that are less known, players that want to prove themselves, although they have got some big name players within their squad? Just take us through your mental preparation as you face the team that has got a low profile.
I think, we're very much aware of their run and their qualities. And just this morning, briefly, we did videos about them and then try to see what we can exploit about them. But we'll definitely give them the respect they deserve. But I think it's the finals are very, very tricky. So we're also going to have to bring our A game to make sure that we win the trophy. So it's going to be a very tough one.
Just to reiterate on what Mosa is saying, it's always difficult playing with such teams, but we're very fortunate that we were able to analyze a bit in the morning, as he said. But with all the respect, we also have to know that we are Mamelodi Sundowns, and we've got a responsibility to the team. We definitely know that it's not going to be an easy game. We have to give them the respect, as Musa said. But we also, it's every player's dream to play in a cup final, and once we're there, we always say we might just go all the way and win the cup final.
Before we go too long, can you please close that window? There is bus drivers also. Thank you.
Jabalani from History for questions for you. When you came here, given some games as in the league where you're performing and playing well, but what has kept you going in the time where you're struggling with injuries and not playing as consistently as you would have liked and a style that you could have? And what does this period mean where you're given more trust and you're becoming more and more regular?
Good afternoon, and I think coming to such a big team as Mamelodi Sundowns, you know that we've got a lot of other top quality players, but I think for me it has always been why I started playing football. It has always been the dreams that I had and what I wanted to accomplish. It hasn't been an easy journey, but now getting more game time, I think also it comes down to me taking care of myself, like on the field and outside of the pitch, knowing that I'm not getting any younger, getting that extra massage if I have to, taking, we've got pools here, we've got masseuse that I can use in the team as well, just taking a lot more care of my body than I used to before.
And what does this chance now make in terms of being played more?
It means a lot. It means a lot. I mean, if you ask any footballer, where he finds joy, he'll always say being on the field of play. So, being given that opportunity definitely means a lot to me.
Okay, Ramin can ask the question and then I'm just sorting something out. There's a lot of noise coming from the back there.
Yeah. Afternoon, Jen. So my question is to both of you actually. How much of a blessing has a change in policy been this season to both of you? Because last season and maybe the season before, we saw a policy where if we have a starting 11 that's doing well, we stick to it, right? And this season, Coach Mamelodi has come in and said that we are not over-relying on a certain starting 11, but everyone gets a chance. Which saw both of you get a chance now to play this season. How much of a blessing has that little change been to both of you?
I think, this season, knowing that we're going to the Club World Cup also next year, so the coach wants to give everyone a chance, to be on the field of play and to show their qualities, and I think it also, it's all in our hands, to take that opportunity and to showcase our talents as well. Because as I said before, if you ask any footballer where they enjoy being is being on the field of play. So having that opportunity and being able to express your talent, what more can you ask for than being on the field of play?
Yeah, just to add on what Lebs said, I think it's a blessing and a curse at the same time, because sometimes it's just when so many changes happen, you feel like the team loses a bit of cohesion. But as a player, those are the moments where you have to raise your hand and show the coach that you can trust me the next one. So I think we're very fortunate in that aspect. So yeah, we have to just take it with both hands and run away with it.
Thank you. Karamo actually can go ahead.
Yes. Gents, I don't know who can answer this question. Maybe since my camera is already on you. You know that Magesi is going to have that kind of an approach, because when they play against a team like Sundowns, they know that they have to maintain their shape. And you've seen how they dealt with Pirates, also how they played against Chiefs, and in fact even in the semi-final as well, against Richards Bay. So what becomes the best approach for you? Killing the game early?
Yeah, it's always good to kill the game early, but I think the most important one will be the rest defense. I think you see when they break out, they make sure that they isolate the defenders. So I think the rest defense is going to come in handy, and we make sure that we don't lose balls in dangerous areas, and play our normal game. Try to make them run, rotate the ball from side to side, and at the right time attack, or maybe go direct. So I think we'll have to hear from the coach what's the game plan, but from our side as the defenders, what we've noticed is the rest defense. So that part we've already started talking about it, how we're gonna solve the rest defense and make sure that we have either the midfield in front of us or extra fullback. So that's what we're gonna do.
So, James, how's it? Katleko from the Citizen. Mosa, what do you think will be in the opposition camp's minds now? They consider like a small team. You guys are obviously the favorites, but you've been there before with Ajax Cape Town in 2015, where you guys beat the Chiefs in there. I think it was in the MTN final. How do you prepare for such games, and what do you think is going on the other side? And to Lebza, what do you guys need to guard against when everyone seems to say that it's for you guys to lose?
I think complacency and thinking that we it's like that we deserve to win the final. You know, I think we have to go with the mentality that, you know, we know it's not going to be an easy game, but also sticking to our own guns and, you know, as Mosa said, you know, not giving away position in areas where they might hurt us in. You know, we know they've got especially on their left side, we know that they've got, that's the side that they use for most of their transitions, you know, so we need to guard against that.
What was the question again? Sorry, I forgot.
Carrying the underdog.
So, yeah, I think it will be suicidal of us to think that they're a small team. I think them being in the final, I mean, speaks volume. So we have to give them respect. I mean, we have to acknowledge what they've done to get to the final. So we have to respect them and at the same time not to neglect the quality that we have. So we go in there gun blazing and make sure that we put the hand on the throat.
Can we take the last two questions? Seems like we're covered.
Okay. Yes. Just sort of for putting on the spot on this one, and you'll have to answer this one. Both of you. Today, just confirmation of the death of that day, Lucas Moreira. I'm sure, at least I know that here at Sundowns, they are very particular about history and understanding. You've been playing at that stadium for a very long time now, you know, named after the old man, and I think some of you would have seen him as well. Just as leaders of this brand, your words on his passing as someone who's been there watching you and also playing on his doorstep.
We send our deepest, most heartfelt condolences to his family. You know, we wish that he rests in peace. You know, and losing such an icon that has been there in our games, you know, it's not nice. It's a very sad feeling, you know. But yeah, we just send our deepest, most heartfelt condolences to his family.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very sad day, man. So. Unfortunately, we got to meet him. I mean, he's been to a couple of our games, and yeah, he was such a gentleman. So, condolences to his family, and yeah.
Okay. But I think your colleagues and then the coach will follow after this. Oh, sorry. Tomuga has a question. Any question?
It's about gentlemen. I mean, as players, what is special about playing in front of the Bloem crowd, and what does it mean for you guys to go back to that province and be playing in such a game?
I think Bloem is like the atmosphere is just different. They sing from the beginning of the game till the end. We even saw during our last game against Gallants, you know, playing in such a packed stadium is always gives you goosebumps. You know, it's always a nice feeling to have. You know, it's a province where football is supported a lot. You know, and playing in such a stadium is always nice. It's a very good feeling.
For me, it's a bit personal because it's a home province and my parents are always there. So, but like what Lebs said, like the last game we played there, the supporters were just amazing. I mean, from both sides, the Sundowns and the Gallant supporters, the stadium was just loud, and that's those are the kind of games that we want to play. So it's an amazing atmosphere to play.